Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another private screenings movie. It's an odd entry though. T for 3. Let's check it out. Here we meet Alfie on the right.
June or July. I'm sure of it.
He forgot that his exams were...
And tomorrow's the 15th.
Tomorrow, not next month. Study time. Alfie lives with a woman named Ina.
Hi, honey. Could you say that Sonia wants to speak?
But he's also sleeping with Sonia on the side.
She says her name is Sonia.
Well, Sonia's pregnant,
Yeah.
and Alfie's
Ina.
deciding he's going to break up with Ina.
Me now.
But Ina has some news too.
I'm expecting.
When did you find out?
Today.
So did I.
You mean you already knew?
Naturally. It's amazing how you knew about it. Did you just feel it or see it in my eyes, darling?
In your eyes.
They say you can tell by her eyes if a woman's pregnant or not.
They do?
And the first to recognize it is the father.
That's very interesting. I've never really thought about it until now. You can tell by a woman's eye.
15th of March.
He's got 2 women pregnant 2 days apart.
Wonderful. We could go to the hospital together.
You bastard!
We're on my hemophilia.
You're not even ashamed. A baby here, a baby there.
Be careful of the mirror.
Sonia comes over with the intent of taking Alfie away from her.
Have you told her?
She doesn't know yet that Ina's pregnant too.
Good, then we can leave. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Give her a kiss goodbye, Alfie, and let's be on our way.
But then Sonia finds out that the both of them are pregnant, and the girls decide to team up against Alfie and kick him out.
Want to think this over?
And guess who's going to move in? Sonia.
After all, I'm going to be the father of your children.
Get out! Wait, my key.
Right hand side.
However, after a short time, the girls decide they need to look for Alfie. He's moved in somewhere else.
Alfie doesn't live there. Yeah, thanks.
And they don't know where. But Alfie comes back one day and lets himself in.
Yeah, I saw the fruit in the refrigerator. Sonia, what are you doing here?
I live here and you don't. Beat it out, you shithead.
Want a bite?
For no particular reason, we have some action with a bar fight in this movie. So they're in the hospital, ready to give birth.
Look, I'm expecting a child.
You what?
Actually, I'm expecting 2.
You mean twins?
Not exactly.
Sir, there is alcohol in your breath and you're drunk. Now get out of here.
And Alfie can't get in.
I said get out of here now. Get!
You, Miss Applegate, you got a job for me?
Only thing open is a babysitter.
Wild. It sounds great.
So he's going to be a babysitter
That's what I
now
want. I'm
at this employment agency.
Things in this world.
And he's hoping that one of these days he'll get a babysitting job with his own kids.
There you are. Good luck. Marriage is a good idea. Yeah. Let's face it, when you've got a child and you're not even married, it's a lousy position to be in. You, got anybody in mind? Yeah. I do. Is it the Rose Cavalier? Mm-hmm.
Alfie stops by bearing gifts.
We have no right to see our children. They're our children, ours exclusively.
Yours? Now, wait a second. They're my children, too. Can't I just have a look at them at least a little? Works, too.
They relent and let him see him.
I can soon even the most wildest of people.
Well, go ahead. Be our guest.
Then the movie takes an interesting twist.
Have you ever made it with a girl, Lena?
This we now add a small amount of bacon.
No. No.
mixer or blender may be used.
Now it's more like a
But
private
if
screenings
so,
movie.
use only the lowest speed on the machine.
Raw first? Yeah. In front. How does it hook?
But that brief little tryst was only one time, and then she goes back to men. Turns out Ina is dating her boss, Donald. And while she's out to dinner with Donald,
And don't forget, I'm not doing this for sexual pleasure.
Sonia's going to have one last fling with Alfie. The next morning, when Ina comes home, Sonia has to sneak Donald outside so she doesn't know that she was with him. And of course, he has no clothes.
Oh my God! Help! Help! Open up! Open the door! Open it! Open it! Oh my God! Naked man! Here anyway. Well, let's change.
But she does find out.
Three of us. So have I. You leave Alfie out of this. He's the reason why I'm in it. Yeah? Yeah. And who appointed you his guardian all of a sudden? I've got just as much right as Alfie as you do. Yeah. Yeah. And
But the movie ends with the girls getting married to other people.
Congratulations, my boy.
all the best, Andrea.
While Alfie watches. However, he does congratulate them both.
Congratulations. Okay. Sonia, all the best.
Alright, let's talk about the movie T for Three. The German title is like Duett zu Trio or something like that. I don't know. This is a private screenings movie. Not available on DVD. I have the pre-recorded VHS of it, and I burned a copy. Couldn't find any color like movie posters for this one, so I had to do a black and white one. Very, very little on the internet about this movie at all. Stars an actress named Iris Berben, who is some sort of German like TV host now or something like that. Another woman named Mashka something or other, and the guy, I'm not sure who his name is. Very rare film. There are no reviews of this on IMDb by either critics or regular people either. So I'm going to be the first one to have one. So how about that, right? So anyway, like I said, it's a strange entry for private screenings because it's not really one of those German titty movies with buxom babes who are just naked all the time. This movie does have a little bit of nudity, full frontal actually, from both of our female stars, as well as the guy's butt. But not a lot, and it's more of just like a romantic comedy, not a nudie film at all. This guy in the middle there, Alfie, he's living with Ina, the girl on the left there, and he's about to break it off with her because he's actually seeing this other girl on the right, Sonia, on the side. Sonia ends up telling him that she's pregnant, so he decides, well, now's the time to break up with Ina. But Ina is also pregnant, and he finds out that same day. So suddenly he's got two women pregnant, and he doesn't know what to do. Well, Sonia comes over, and they all kind of meet each other. The girls decide to team up, and they kick Alfie out of the house, and Sonia moves in. So the two of them are living together. Ultimately, they end up having their babies a couple days apart. Alfie doesn't have a whole lot to do with them. He tries to visit at one point. They not deny him a chance to see his children, but then they relent and let him see him. All in all, at the end of the movie, both Sonia and Ina get married to somebody else, and Alfie's there, and he basically kisses them at the altar. They got married in a double wedding, and basically says, congratulations to you outside the church. And then he kind of drives off. Meanwhile, when he's not with these women, he's with other women as well, and trying to score with babes all over the place. And that's kind of our film. That's it. It's, like I said, it's kind of a comedy, romantic comedy. A very, very strange entry. It's like a real movie, like a mainstream movie. But the odd thing is, it's so rare. If not for private screenings putting it out, I don't think this exists in any way, shape, or form, VHS, anywhere else either. So T for 3 is it. That's all you're going to find for this movie. And if you can find some color pictures too, that'd be kind of cool. Couldn't find any. But yeah, that's it. So anyway, it's T for 3. It's a very strange entry in the private screenings collection, but I'm glad I have it. So I'm guessing nobody else has seen this movie besides me. If you rented this thinking you're going to get a private screenings movie back in the late 80s, early 90s, you're probably very disappointed because it's not that at all. So, but that's it. T for 3. Let me know what you think about it if you've seen it, or let me know what you think about it even if you haven't. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye. T for 3.